Welcome back, welcome back. Sad day. I don't like to be right about everything.
A great week, and I hope you're feeling good.
Yes.
And if you're not feeling good, I hope this message makes you feel good.
I listened to this for like about 3 minutes and then I said, wow, you literally said that in a video. And whoever you are, and there's more than one of you, you're going to learn a very valuable lesson.
Welcome back to the channel. If you're returning, I love you so much. And if you're new, this is Still Family Oracle, where I deliver messages from the divine, from the depth of our soul, our spirit guides, and our ancestors. And I'm so grateful to be back here with another download. And
This is called Spiritual Court. Is in session. And everyone, I mean everyone, is under judgment.
this download is saying, all witnesses to the stand. All witnesses are being called to the stand. All witnesses are being called to the stand because way too many people stood by, way too many people stood aside, way too many people acted blindly when you were going through the things that you were going through, when they were doing the things that they were doing to you.
Yeah, I kind of did say there's no way you people don't see what's going on. You're watching on YouTube or you're listening to me talk this shit in the town, and you think you're not getting it? You think you're a good person? You're just like the fucking enemies I have to face.
Too many people stood by, too many people kept quiet as they went on to do the things that they were doing to you, as they went on to smear your name, as they went on to talk
Yeah, I kind of went to everybody that should have did something.
bad about you, as they went on to plot against you. Sorry. Now, these people, these specific people that I'm speaking of, may have not been directly involved in causing you harm, may have.
When I'm listening to this, it makes me feel like this is for people that definitely didn't do anything. You sat there and you fucking watched.
Not directly involve themselves, but these were the people that would stand by and add on to their energy because they feel like they know something. These were the people that would add their 2 cents because it's interesting. These were the people that would listen to the white lie even though they knew they were lies and not say anything because it was good entertainment. Now, what these people don't know or didn't.
It's sort of like Jesus at the well and all the people sitting there watching these people crowd around a woman and about to fucking stone her to death. And those goofy ass niggas and bitches sat there and didn't say nothing. Like they were sinless.
Realize is that even though they didn't play a direct role in the things that were going on, it's almost as if they enabled it. It's almost as if they supported it. It's almost as if they agreed with it.
You did. When you said nothing, see, most of you were just pussy holes and you're scared of these people. You didn't want to lose your job, you didn't want to lose your friends, you didn't want to get beat up maybe, but you didn't realize they don't want to attack you. If you would have said something, it would have made them think. Maybe I shouldn't do this, maybe, because nobody else is going to say it. So now you're going to learn what happens when you stand by and watch a son of the Lord get destroyed. Like Jesus, how everybody watched him get fucked up? And we live in a world where we really think that we should have no bad people. We think the world should be perfect, but we'll literally watch God's son die. You people are stupid.
Because they never spoke for you. Because they never spoke up for you. Because they never tried to stop these people from harming you. They never tried to stand up for you, right? And here's the thing.
So you guys can consider yourselves just like the people that sat around and watched Jesus get his fucking head beat in. Like all the other people, that didn't believe but didn't believe, and then when they said we're getting rid of him, and everybody sat there like a bunch of fucking idiots, and now we're all paying for it in the future. And what? Blame my father, right? He should do things. He tried and we all turned our back on him. Again. Notice how I said we. Because I'm in this too. That's why I try so hard to fight for the Father. That's why I don't sit back and let people have shit done to them like that's done to me. That's why I speak up.
He rose from the ashes they buried him in.
Like, I remember once when I was at the job, one of the Spanish guys was going to beat this old white guy up for his bags. And both of those people were against me, knowing they're against me. And I stood up for the weaker white man because the young Spanish guy is way younger and bigger, and he would have pummeled his old ass all over the place. First of all, white people like that have been destroying my people forever, and I shouldn't ever help yous, but I do. And you're my known work enemy, and you're about to get beat up by another known work enemy, so I should just sit there and watch. But I use my David voice and say, "Hey, leave that man alone. Take my bags. Don't take his. I'll give you mine." Because I got extra. I always made sure I had just enough on my route. So in case, crazy shit happens. Oh yeah, I forgot I had a supervisor that wouldn't give me bags for mad long. Why do I fucking save my enemies? Why? Because even though you're evil, the Lord still loves you. So I gotta love you. But, like Batman and Ra's al Ghul, I don't have to kill you, but I don't have to save you neither. But I did.
They mocked him, doubted him, tried to break him. Now he stands, unshaken, unchained, unstoppable.
Unleash.
This is his time. Yes. His reign.
Yes.
He takes it.
Yes.
He's not just back.
No.
He's the boss now. And they all know it.
Like I said 1,000 times on my videos, your boss got a boss, they got a boss, and I work for the boss, so that makes me your boss. Except my paychecks are your life. You not getting cursed by the Lord. Nobody wants their fucking check for some reason.
I've been quiet for too long.
17
I
years.
let the world talk while I swallowed the storm.
17 years.
I stood there, bleeding behind a smile, nodding when I should have roared.
Yeah.
But that silence, they mistook it for weakness.
Yeah.
They thought I was done. They thought I had nothing left.
They thought I were one of you. because I know how to blend in with you weaker people. Let my beauty go, let my handsomeness go, dress dirty, and I'll fit right in. Don't say nothing. And then more and more shit I seen got me righteously angry, and I said, nah, it's time to hit Super Saiyan.
But they forgot something important. I'm not built like them.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't break. I bend. I twist. I shatter into 1,000 pieces just to put myself back together sharper than before.
Yeah. It's called being reborn through the Lord's fire. You think being reborn through the Lord is like a fucking easy thing. No, it's not.
Every scar on me is a signature, a testament, a warning.
Oh, like the new scar on my forehead? Or like maybe the scar on my eyebrows that separate my eyebrow. Or maybe the blood, the wound next to my vein where I almost died because hating ass niggas. I got war wounds all over my body. Not big ones, because the Lord loves me, and He heals them really good for some reason. You know, I'll be walking around with my hat off, and people don't even be noticing until I say, yo, I got hit right here. They like, where?
I've walked through fire. They couldn't even stand to watch. I've drowned in pressure that would have crushed their lungs. And now the time has come. My time. My arena.
Yes.
My reckoning. This is not revenge.
Nope.
This is resurrection.
Yes.
They'll look at me and say, where did this come from? But I was always here.
I was always this. I just didn't want to let it out. Because I know that how many wicked people there are. So that means my father would destroy you. But nah, I don't love you. I just went against God and let Him kick my ass for fucking this whole time. I've been taking the punishments for you niggas.
Beneath the surface, behind the silence, under the weight of all the things they tried to bury me with. They threw dirt on my name, spit on my effort, turned their backs when I needed them most.
Hi, Dapper. Hi,
That's
Danny.
fine. That's fuel. They built this monster. Now they get to meet it.
See, that literally is my fuel. Hate and abandonment. When people do these things to me, I want to be me more. See, I keep telling you, love and justice is my weakness. That makes me go to fucking happy, nice guy, corny nigga. When evil's around, the darkness, you know? Batman comes. Vegeta comes. Because it's always been there.
I'm not playing nice anymore. I'm not shrinking to fit their comfort. I'm not asking for a seat at the table. I'm flipping the whole damn table over and building.
You know, like Jesus did when He caught people selling shit in the church and He said, you turned my father's house into a fucking market. This is not a fucking store. What are you selling things in here for? What are you buying and selling? What are you doing? And He got a whip out. He flipped the table over and started whipping people. So, do you want me to be that guy? Or do you want me to be like Elijah and the prophets that don't do nothing to you and call the Lord to do it? Yous don't know Jesus. Yous never knew Him. You knew the fictional cartoon version of Him.
My own. I've bled for this.
You know, like when He cracked my fucking head open? You know, like many nights of starvation and all these other things, and you start having nosebleeds, and you're fucking losing your mind, and you're fucking da-da-da-da, and then you by yourself, with all the knowledge you have to fucking build yourself back up out of that. I'm a therapist. I'm a magician. I'm all of these things. And I wanted to help you people. Oh well.
Cried when no one was watching. I've screamed into pillows and punched walls.
I broke my knuckles. You know? You people have no fucking idea what it means to be a good person and hold back When you want to be like everybody else and say fuck it, yo, I'm just gonna rage out too. I'm gonna get down with goofies and I can do shit too. Plus I look pretty. Plus you get it. I could use all my Jedi power to become one of you, and I would have been the greatest Sith Lord ever. And then the Lord would have struck me down like a fucking man. I would have thought I was a god, and the Lord would have did exactly what he's doing to use. And I tried to warn you. Now back to you regulars.
I felt my soul crack again and again, and I stitched it back together with nothing but raw will and rage. They said I couldn't.
Thanks for getting me mad. I couldn't stitch myself back together without the rage. You see, when you're broken spiritually and, physically and shit, anger makes you move around. If you don't waste the anger and just punch pillows and do dumb shit like that, instead of that, you write raps. You work out. Or you pray to God in your most desperate moment, and that's when it really activates. And then you ask him to do things.
They laughed. They pointed. They whispered. But every word became weight on my back, and every ounce made me stronger. Now, I carry it all.
Like I said in my rhyme, I'm the size of David with the heart the size of Goliath. Nobody believes it though, because you think I'm gonna physically get crazy and shit. No, 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 no. That's what my Lord's for.
Stand up for you, right? And here's the thing about being a good person, or here's the thing about doing good deeds.
What?
You don't have to know somebody to do them good. And you don't have to be around somebody to do them good, right? If somebody was going through something unfair, or if people were doing something to somebody and it was unfair, if you were around as a good person, I mean, you can say it's none of your business, but as a good person, I would think that you should be able to stand up for the person that is being bullied or the person that is being treated unfairly, right? And in so many cases, a lot of people just close their eyes and walk by. Some
turn that cheek, turn that cheek, turn that cheek.
Don't just walk by, however. They get themselves involved. Some just so they can have things to talk about. Some just so they can congregate and make you seem like the smaller person, because being part of the people that bully you makes them feel bigger. And the divine is saying, well,
You feel bigger, but it doesn't really make you bigger, because once you stop doing it to me, the feeling goes away, right? Right? Yeah. So that would mean you would need to keep doing it to feel. It never makes you actually bigger or better. It just makes you feel that way. So you're used to living in illusions and you don't mind. I understand. I studied psychology for a long time, and I understand the illusion world everyone's in. There's two worlds. Nobody gets that.
let's call everybody to the stand. And I feel like spiritual court has been in spiritual court has been in session for a while. I remember in the last reading, it was saying about how people are going to be brought down to they're going to be brought down. They're going to be receiving their karmic retribution is coming, and you're going to see it. People are going to be receiving the karma of their doings, and you are going to be given front row seat to see it. You are going to be allowed.
I wonder if that's because I literally read palms and I keep playing it, and it keeps saying that the Lord's gonna, make a table for me, and my enemies are gonna be there with it. It's not really a dinner table. Duh. It means you get to watch me stunt now. And that would mean you're switching places. You get it?
To see their lives crumble.
I wonder why my father will let me see your life crumble. Oh, yeah, so I can see. Because I asked him, I want to see your power. One day you got to show me. I don't want to know and read. I need to see. I already believe you, but now I want to see how you do things. Because No man can ever figure it out or really see it. He has to make you live it.
The divine is going to allow you to get a peek into what is happening with them. You will know, right? And it's like these people, these are the ones that have directly attacked you or like directly did things against you. These were like, you can say like the main culprits and stuff like that, right? But these other people, they are like their little minions, right? So let's call these ones the minions, like the minions that
I like to call you low-level Super Saiyans. You know? You know?
parade around with them, the minions that make up the tables that they converse on with your name, the minions that make up the tables that they gossip from, the minions that make up the crew members of the little plans and plot and things that they do. These minions are being called to the stand because it's time for them to come and own up to their part. And it's like the divine is like, it's like the Most High is about to do how this is happening. It's going to happen in a way where it's going to happen in a way where it's like what I'm seeing is like the divine is literally going to put these people against each other. They're going to allow.
How many times did I prophesy that? But it's not a prophecy. It's what my father already did in the past. And he said, I'm never going to change. I don't need to change up my tactics. You niggas do. Because you can't stop my tactics. You can't stop me. Get it? Every man thinks there's somebody until a storm comes through.
Them to be put in that same position where they put you by the same people that did this to you. The same people that they were allowing and enabling to bully you and to do these things to you, they are going to be put in the position for these people to do the same things to them. Damn. And this is where it's going to start from. It's like,
well, that's why I created GMB TV. Because, people are going through this besides me, and we're on different levels. Some of my brothers are ahead. They've been graduated last year and shit. Some of us are behind. Some are on the same level. You get it? This is why I made these things. So when my father puts you on level 1, start at the first video and watch all the way through. And then you'll be able to see. You'll see your story. You'll see what you need to do.
They are going to, and the thing is, it's almost as if like the divine is trying to.
It's sort of like what Jesus said: "Follow my way. Follow the footsteps into the Lord's ways." So if my father's gonna do to you what you did to me, then that means the only way out for you is to follow my way. Why do you think I recorded it? Duh. I made my own Bible. The one the father talks about that man doesn't know it because it's in the future. And just like back then, the prophets write it. They gotta live it first.
Paint a picture. It's trying to paint a picture for these people, but like paint a picture. It's like, like the picture coming together piece by piece, right? So it's almost like
a puzzle.
It's like it's a picture, right? And then maybe you can see it's like a figure, and then as it goes on and on and on, you get the full picture. And the divine is like painting the picture of what you went through. So these people are going to realize in the end, it's like they are going to literally be giving the clues, be giving the knowledge. Their eye is going to be open to see the fact of what is going on. Their eye is going to be open to see the patterns. Their eye is going to be open to see the ways in which the things that was done to you are being done to them also. They are going to see the repetition of what was being done to you.
Raise your hand if you're scared to post videos on
being done to you. Of what was being done to you happened to them. And this is how they will know. This is how they will know. This is why the divine is like, a picture is being painted for them. They are not being given a picture. It is being painted for them from scratch. So these people, the minions, the minions that were part of the congregation of these people that came at you, the minions that were part of the congregation of these people that were attacking you, these people that were doing things to bring you down, these people that were literally coming at you for no reason, the minions that they sat with, the minions that made them feel so powerful, made them feel enabled. Now it's their turn to answer for their part. Because it's like a bully, right? A bully, unless I'm sure there's some bullies out there that walk alone, but it's like when you look at a bully, they're usually like with others, right? And they're with other people who also have similar behaviors and similar attitudes, but they follow their every move like minions. They're like, they're like scared of them, or they don't say exactly what they mean around them, and they allow them to do whatever, and they applaud whatever nonsense they do, and any BS they throw out is accepted. And
Harvey Dent never made it home.
of course not.
What have you done with him?
Me? I was right here. Who did you leave him with?
Remember in my prophecy video, when you motherfuckers shit starts happening, remember, I'm in the room playing Apex Legends and making videos, beating my dick, praying to the Lord, doing what I do, and then going to work. And you don't blame me. Don't blame me for nothing. I'm not doing anything.
Your people?
Assuming,
Of course, that they are still your people, and not Maroni's.
not most high.
Does it depress you, Commissioner, to know just how alone you really are? Does
Does it?
make you feel responsible for Harvey Dent's current predicament? Where it gets all fuzzy. He can't feel the next cop, bad cop routine.
This one's for you, Frankie. I kept playing this video, and you still did what the fucking the dummy did. How do you? It's ridiculous.
Exactly.
Never start with the head. The victim gets all fuzzy. He can't feel the neck. See? You wanted me.
Never start with the head, because then you dull the senses. And if the Lord's there, he super dulls the senses. So, you feel it, but, he holds you up and shit, and he does things. That's why when I jumped up like that, and everybody was like, what the fuck? How many times I gotta play this for you?
Here I am. I wanted to see what you'd do. And you didn't disappoint. You let 5 people die. Then you let Dent take your place. Even to a guy like me, that's cold. Where's Dent? Those mob fools want you gone so they can get back to the way things were. But I know the truth. There's no going back. You've changed things. Forever. And why do you want to kill me? I don't want to kill you.
Didn't I tell you that?
What would I do without you? Go back to ripping off mob dealers? No.
Go back to fucking moving state to state and fucking doing little guy shit for the Most High? No.
No, you complete me. You're garbage. You kills for money. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak.
Like me.
They need you right now. When they don't, they'll cast you out.
Like a leopard.
See, their morals, their code.
It's a bad
bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble.
You'll see.
They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster.
You tried to make me one, didn't you?
I'm just ahead of the curve.
Constant reminders of
And and these people make them feel bigger than they are, make them feel like lords because they follow their every whim, right? That's exactly what I mean. And that's exactly what these people have been like in their lives. These people have been like the minions that have enabled their every nonsense pattern, including the things that they've done to others. When they should have been like, oh, maybe what you're doing to this person is not fair, or no, maybe don't do this, or maybe don't do that, or even being truthful in certain cases to say no, they didn't do that, that wasn't their fault. But these people just kept quiet. And I'm hearing somebody say, well, that's none of my business. I'm hearing somebody say, well, that's none of my business.
And that's why the Lord's going to make it happen to you. And then someone else is going to say, that's none of my business. And then you're going to have to get through it by yourself. Wouldn't you say that's fair?
Guess what? I think this is going to be somebody's defense in spiritual court. Like, what? That's none of my business. And the divine is going to say, well, I guess it is now. Well, I guess it is now. It is now. It was never their business to come in and be like, oh, well, don't do this to this person, or maybe what you're doing is not fair, or can you... But they allow themselves to be part of the congregation that laughed at you in the end. The congregation that tried to bring you down in the end. The congregation that tried to stamp on your name, like stamp your name deep into the dirt, even after you had been brought down. People have stolen things from you that they knew about. They could have said a word, they could have said things, but they never said anything because they themselves were benefiting from it. Because they themselves had a part in it. They had a hand in it also. So the divine is saying, it's like, listen, it's not about you not being the mastermind behind it. It's not about you not being the main orchestrator or the leader of it. It's just about you playing a part in the evil plots, you playing a part in all the negativity that was thrown at this child of God. Right? And it's like, literally, it's like these people are being held accountable. These people are being held accountable for being part of the plot and tricks that have harmed the children of God, that has delayed the children of God, that has taken things away from the children of God. And I always say, like, nothing that belongs to you can ever be taken away from you. And even when they squander your inheritance, even when they squander what belongs to you, the divine always has ways of bringing it back around for you. The divine always has ways of releasing them from things that they should have in order for the balance to be restored. And that is just the divine's way. Not even with karma. Like, karma is one whole thing on its own.
Yep.
And our divines also operate, in their own way. Right? So it's like it's like these people may feel like, well, I was not a part of it, or well, I wasn't the one that started it. But it's like you joined in, right? You enjoyed the process. You added your energy to the process, or you never told the truth. For somebody, these will be family members that know things 1122 all the time, and these will be family members that know truths that you've been asking about since you were young. They know secrets in the family that could have changed everything if you knew about it, if they already had told the truth. They know lies that were told on you or told on your family that they could have spoken the truth about, and everything would have changed. I know people in my family that did this. I personally have the same story where so many people in my family hid so much and tried to cover up so much instead of just being truthful, instead of just coming out and telling the truth on the people that were lying. They all went along with the lie. And now the divine is like, listen, I don't care how big you think your part was. I don't care how small you think your part was. You played a role in the orchestration of evil against the chosen ones, against the children of God. And for that, you are going to be judged. And that judgment is happening right now in this time.
You are next. I'm happy because
that judgment is happening right now in this time. That judgment is happening right now in this time. For somebody, watch out for people that are trying to be friendly with you that were never friendly with you.
Yeah, I know. Y'all niggas need to stop that shit.
Or people that are trying to be friendly with you now, but used to be friendly with the people that tried to come against you. These are people that, again, the pattern that is being painted for them is being painted for them to specifically be able to realize and recognize the things that are being done to them are just like the things that you went through.
Duh.
It's like the Most High really wants them to know and see and understand what you're going through to be as part of the karma or their punishment for the things that they allowed for you to endure, for the things that they allowed to be kept hidden.
I could have sworn one of my videos I said, I feel sorry for the people that's watching and laughing on my channel that don't live in my town and literally have nothing to do with this, because you think your ass is exempt too. No. Everyone that clicks on my videos, God is, it's judgment time. You don't realize we all connected.
Right? And it's like, I'm getting the energy of somebody that would like literally like shift to your side for some reason because they feel like now they need to. So you might need to be mindful of those people. The reason why they
I see you coming. And
no, nigga. No. 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 Nigga.
for some reason because they feel like now they need to. So you might need to be mindful of those people. The reason why they're doing this is not because they're righteous or upright or because they care. They actually don't give a fuck. It's just because they themselves are facing certain things and they're now thinking, oh, I wish somebody would have spoken up for me. Oh, why is this happening? Or why did this do this?
nah, what they're gonna think is if I can get around him or get him to think nice of me, what I do to the little of them, I'll be doing to God. God hates your fucking guts already. It's too late to do that shit now. Coming around me is gonna make him fucking furious. Duh.
And now they understand what you had to go through. Actually,
Just leave gifts at the door, you know? You're not allowed to be around me no more. If I walk past you, it's for a reason. If I treat you like an NPC, it's for a reason. You want to work off something? Hey, I don't know what to tell you. I don't know how to do, I don't know what to tell you people. I gotta look that up.
no, they don't understand what you had to go through. They're just being given a taste.
I haven't read everything in the Bible yet, but you know, I do remember it saying, when I make you leave people, leave them alone or I won't bless you. You won't get your blessings if you're around people I don't like. Because you're dumb and you're happy like I trained you to be. And you're giving like I trained you to be. And I don't bless evil fucking people. So that's why I stay alone. And that's why I keep getting blessed.
Of what you had to go through. Right? And for the ones that were the masterminds behind it, I think we already know. I think we already know what the divines are planning to do with those people. And you will see all of it unfold. And the ones that you won't see, as a matter of fact, you might not even see some of it unfold. You will hear
Someone who
Cannot be disputed. Somebody get up back down there! There is no movement by Creed. To the right over! I defeat all that.
It's absolute pandemonium. Stand back. You let me.
You can do it, George.
see. As a matter of fact, you might not even see some of it unfold. You will hear about it years later. You will see an old friend that will say, oh, I mean, that person, well, that happened like 2 years ago, and then that, and you're going to be like, oh, really? Yes, really. And for their minions, they are being called to the stand right now. They are being called to the stand right now, and the divines are going to grill them. 1444 on the timer. I'm telling you. I'm seeing like the legs of a chair, right, and the seat of a chair. These people played the legs of the chair. They made themselves the legs of the chair. That's the seat, which was the people that were behind it were literally resting on. They were part of the foundation of their whole congregation. The foundation is like, it's like a whole group. For somebody, this is like a whole community. 15 on the timer. This is like a whole community that literally gang stalked you. This is like a whole community that literally like came against you. A whole community that was doing things against you, that was planning things against you. And for somebody, you're about to find out certain things that were planned against you but never happened, because some of these minions are going to run to you confessing.
You don't have a fucking choice.
These minions are about to come to you and tell you a lot of things that they were planning, things that will blow your mind. They're coming to tell you literally things.
About how racist you are. That I'm racist? Well, that's very funny. I can't be racist by definition. Look that up in the white folks dictionary. How can I be racist? I've never told anyone where to live. I've never told anyone what kind of jobs to have. I've never kept anyone from going to a school, out of a restaurant, or drinking from a fountain. I've never lynched anybody. So how can I be racist? How can I be racist? By definition, I can't be.
Things.
Words have meanings, and meanings are actions. You only are the words if you do the action. So since I do the Lord's work, what the fuck do you think that makes me?
Let's get some water. They're going to come and tell you things that they were planning against you literally. And we're going to be given the first-hand information voluntarily of the people that were involved and exactly the things that they wanted to do. And for some, it's information to take. However, this doesn't mean that they get a free pass and all of a sudden they are your friend or your buddy. No. Some of these people are just coming in to come and confess these things because of how things are going for them right now, and because they are beginning to see the pattern.
That's because my father's gonna jump on you, and you're gonna want to do it, and he's gonna give you a choice because he's gonna allow your brain to still think. And when you have the feeling, you're gonna get to choose. I dare you to ignore my father. I fucking dare you.
Right? And again, like I was saying, it's also going to be because some of these people are now on the receiving end. The divine is pitting them against each other. And now they are experiencing from the other side also the same things that they put you through. As always, guys, please listen with discernment. Take only what resonates and leave what doesn't.
My whole life has been turned around. I lost every job. I lost everything, every opportunity. I can't get by. My whole life has been turned around. I lost every job. I lost everything, every opportunity. I can't get by cars, can't get rent, can't get none of that. But I'm still a survivor. You know, I'm still coming to court, still smiling, still signing autographs. But soon I'm gonna go crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's up to the world. You know, America eats its babies. No matter what y'all think about me, I'm still your child. You know.
You said that your people have been fighting for 400 years.
And your people too.
So I just want you to explain what you mean by that.
You know what I'm talking about. Y'all all know what I'm talking about, man. Don't sit up here and try to bait and not know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what the I talk about when I say these things. Your people too.
explain it. Not everybody knows what you're talking about.
Radio Raheem, I don't have to explain what's understood, man. You know what I mean by that. You know what I say about that. I ain't gotta go further. And if anybody don't understand that, then God be with them. Go look up the history. Go look up the history. Hey, don't everybody believe in Google? Go Google it. See what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about, man. You know what. I dare you to sit up there and say, explain. You know what I'm talking about, man. Just fighting people. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You know we've been fighting 400 and still fighting to this day. To this day. To this day. You just sit here, you don't know what I'm talking about?
Man, stay in patrol, okay? This is investigations, all right? Let the garbage men handle the garbage. We're professional anglers, okay? We go after the big fish. Chasing them monkey strong, crackhead motherfuckers anyway. You know they'd have killed you without hesitating.
That's why they belong in prison.
For what? They got beat down, they lost their rock, they lost their money. The message from Hillside probably gonna smoke them. I mean, Jesus, what more you want?
I want justice, right?
Is that not justice?
That's street justice.
What's wrong with street justice?
Oh, just let the animals wipe themselves out.
God willing. Fuck them. Everybody who looks like them. Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. The good guys, they die first, right? The school kids and moms, family
Jesus.
men, they don't want to catch the stray bullets in the noodle. To protect the sheep, you got to catch the wolf. And it takes a wolf to catch a wolf. You understand?
Oh, you motherfuckers. Okay. All right. I'm putting cases on all you bitches. Huh? You think you can do this shit? Jay!
Yes, Daddy?
You think you can do this to me? You motherfuckers will be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I get finished with you. Shoe program, nigga. 23-hour lockdown. I'm the man up in this piece. You'll never see the light of day. Who the fuck you think you fucking with? I'm the police. I run shit here. You just live here. Yeah, that's right. You better walk away. Go on, walk away, because I'm going to burn this motherfucker down. King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Welcome back, welcome back. Look at you now. Is it fucking funny now? I don't think it's funny anymore. Are you having fun over there? I don't think you're having fun over there. You're working just as hard as me now. Look at you. Look at you now. Look at you now. Look at you. Look at you now. Look at you now. You're working hard now. It wasn't funny. Didn't I tell you to leave me alone?
I don't really like committing to things. Of course.
You know, I got all this shit hanging over my head. But you off trying to start a war with our partners. The nigga diss me every time I see him. Acting like he the one in charge and shit. In Compton, he is the one. You lose. Every time you bite with that nigga, and I'm the one that pays for it. And you gonna get off his corners? You gonna leave his people be? Or you the one that's gonna find yourself a new plug? You don't mean that shit? The fuck I don't. I built this shit. Me. Brick by brick. And I'll be damned if I let you tear it down just cause you don't like the way another nigga talk. Drive, motherfucker!
About how racist you are. That I'm racist?
Hi, shalom, shalom from Israel. This is Ola, the daughter of Jethro. And I just heard that you black people that was stolen from Africa to America, that you don't know who you are. But you are the children of Yahweh, the children of Israel. And I'm telling you, you have to come back to your homeland. here to Zion, to Jerusalem, because us the Gentiles, we do need you. We need you to come and pray because you are our saviors.
Tell me, Vegeta, with that stamp on your head, I know Bobity's been giving you orders. Is this one of them? Are you trying to fight me because of him? Or is this the same old story between you and me? Which one?
The same old shit.
Matter? Not to you, Gohan, but to a warrior it matters greatly. And you know this as well as I do, Kakarot. In a day, you'll be back to the dead, and I will not miss this opportunity. Who are you people? Don't you see the universe matters more than your meaningless squabble? Meaningless, huh? What do you know of meaningless? Who are you people? Don't you see the universe matters more than your meaningless squabble? Meaningless, huh? What do you know of meaningless? Spend most of your life ruled by another. Watch your race dwindle to a handful. And then, tell me what has more meaning than your own strength. I have in me the blood of a Saiyan prince. He is nothing but a joke. Yet I've had to watch him surpass me in strength. My destiny thrown to the wayside. He's even saved my life as if I were a helpless child. He has...
You know, like having to work for you motherfuckers harder than anyone that works for you, and doing the laws of God around your town better than your preachers, and shaving women and children all over this place, and then everybody watch me get fucked up. You're welcome.
Stolen my honor. And his debts must be paid.
Then I heard the voice of the Lord saying, Whom shall I send? And who will go for us?
I said, Here am I. Send me.
I took you from the ends of the earth, from its farthest corners I called you. I said, You are my servant. I have chosen you and have not rejected you, so do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. All who rage against you will surely be ashamed and disgraced. Those who oppose you will be as nothing and perish. Though you search for your enemies, you will not find them. Those who wage war against you will be as nothing at all. For I am the Lord your God, who takes hold of your right hand and says to you, Do not fear, I will help you. This is what the Lord says, Israel's King and Redeemer, the Lord Almighty. I am the first, and I am the last. Apart from me, there is no God. Who then is like me? Let him proclaim it. Let him declare and lay out before me what has happened since I established my ancient people, and what is yet to come. Yes, let them foretell what will come. Do not tremble. Do not be afraid. Did I not proclaim this and foretell it long ago? You are my witnesses. Is there any God besides me? No, there is no other rock. I know not one. I will go before you and will level the mountains. I will break down gates of bronze and cut through bars of iron. I will give you hidden treasures, rich
for the low-level Super Saiyans and the Watchers, naysayers, do you realize you blew your opportunity to join the Lord? You was watching and just saying something would have put you on the Lord's side. So, you got a lot of work to do. I'm sure my father's not going to destroy you, but he's going to make you be on his side now because he's going to fuck you up. And the only way to make him stop is do the law. Like I had to make him stop fucking me up and sending new people to me.
Get your grind on, hustle. Put your head down. Quit looking up. Get your head down and hustle. Get your grind on, hustle. Put your head down. Quit looking up. Get your head down and hustle. Hustle. Listen, man. The dream is absolutely free. The hustle and grind is so separate. It's two different things. Dreaming is one thing. Goals is putting work clothes on your dreams. You gotta set goals. When you set goals, you take your dreams and you don't put work clothes on. You gotta hustle, man. See,
all love and all praise to the Most High.
Caveman, I live in a tiny apartment, and it's fine. I'm good with it. I like being alone. You know what bothers me? What really depresses me? Being around other people.
Gotta apply pressure. 201, 14A.
As far back as I can remember, I always wanted to be a gangster.
Hey yo, Boger, fuck 'em up.
Go. Leader of the squad of a hard work and discipline. Reincarnation, a master window, people witnessing. I'm past the loss of my window, no visiting. Get your broke ass a job, but you ain't getting it. Soldiers ride out to rules that prison difference in. Running the team, I'm giving to the discipline. Wolves are fit to win, knowledge I'm giving them. Love is coming back to logic is listening. Talk about fitting in projects that I was living in. David versus Goliath, but I wasn't giving in. I work twice as hard, people are witnessing. Haters getting higher, the papers are blistering.